Hey everyone, we're going to be talking a little bit about the I family today, which is one of Zildjian's intermediate cymbal families. I is made from a B8 alloy. It features thin weights, modern profiles, and some really awesome FX options. I family takes its name from ilham, which is the Turkish word for inspiration. And we named it this because we set out to create an inspiring set of cymbals, really expressive sounds, specifically for drummers out there who are looking to find their own and create their own individual voice on the drums, and looking for a cymbal family that has a lot of options to do that. These cymbals are slightly thinner in weight than the B8 cymbals you might be familiar with, and that makes them a lot more satisfying to play. They're really musical, they ring out, super expressive, great dynamic range, and they really respond no matter how hard or soft you're playing them. I family sits between Planet Z and S, so it's a step up from Planet Z because you're getting a more musical cymbal, you're getting a couple of FX options, and then from I you would step up into S, which is going to give you more versatility. It's a different alloy, you're going to get crash weights and things like that that aren't available in I, but I is still a great place to go if you're looking to find your own voice and start expanding your sound. One thing you might notice with I is that these cymbals tend to have a little bit of a smaller bell on them, especially on the crashes, hi-hat tops, things like that. The reason for that is because this alloy already favors high frequencies to begin with, and when you put a large bell into a cymbal, those frequencies get even higher. So we really wanted to make sure this had a nice, smooth, sweet, well-balanced sound, and so we brought the size of the bell on these cymbals down quite a bit. Also, if you notice beneath the lathe lines, the hammer marks, they graduate in size, so they start really small, and by the time you get out to the edge, they're much bigger. And the reason for this is it's going to compress more of the metal on the cymbal, and when you hammer something, you're compressing it, you're stiffening up the metal, that's going to increase the projection of this cymbal too. So purely from the design side, there's a ton of stuff going on with I that's going to unlock your ability to really create your own voice on the drums. It's a super musical cymbal and can really do a lot. But we went even further than that, and we've added some really cool FX options to the line that you wouldn't necessarily always find in a B8 line of cymbals. So in addition to the typical chinas and splashes and things like that that you should expect to find in any cymbal series, we've added some trash crashes. And what we've got here is a 17-inch trash crash. This has both impact hammer rows that go from the bell of the cymbal to the edge, as well as holes that go from the bell of the cymbal to the edge. And what that's going to do is it's going to produce a really explosive, kind of white and noisy accent sound, a typical trash crash sound. We've also got this really cool 14-inch trash crash. It's a little smaller than you would normally see in a crash cymbal, but it's a great auxiliary crash. No holes, but it still has those impact hammer marks, which is going to loosen up the metal a lot. You can almost see a little wobble when you hit this cymbal. So it has a really funky, trashy sound, almost china-like for its small size when you use it as a crash. You can also use it as a hi-hat top. So if you replace your top hi-hat cymbal with this, it's going to make your hi-hat sound really kind of mid-rangey and deep and kind of chunky. It's a totally different auxiliary hi-hat sound. So you can use this cymbal two ways, which is really cool. So if you're looking to go beyond the basic sounds and you want to start carving out your own voice on the drums, you want to find a cymbal series that has a lot of options for you to find your own sound, you definitely want to check out the I family from Zildjian.